What's going on, guys? Welcome to episode 3 of the Disney Catchcast. I'm your host, Angel, and we have my lovely co-host, Faith, right here. How's it going, Faith? How's your week been?
It's been good so far, other than not being able to make park reservations, but other than that, it's been great.
Yeah. Have they been gone? I haven't checked, but...
So, I tried making park reservations for us the other day in order to get into Epcot to see the new festival, but it ended up coming up with like some weird message that basically was saying like no reservations were available, but it worded it in a really weird way. So my mom ended up calling them, and basically what they were saying is they're setting a limit for cast members and how they make reservations. So other people, like obviously like pass holders or like paying customers, ticketed customers, are able to go to the parks more rather than cast members, which makes sense because it brings in more money that way.
Yeah, that sucks though. Frick.
And hopefully it dies out soon, just because like holidays are over now. But I don't know, it should return normal. But that should be good news for Disney, the cast members, and all that, because people are coming to the parks. So we like that. So it's okay.
I wish we can see like how many people. I feel like there's probably a good way like to see how many people go in each day and like how much money they make, but they're never gonna show that. I wish they would be like, oh, we did we did $5 million in churro sales, which they probably do.
Honestly, at $6 a churro wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah. But when we actually went last Tuesday-ish, and we tried out the park hopping, since park hopping started the start of this year, and it was good. We went to Animal Kingdom and Epcot. We didn't go to Magic, right?
No.
Yeah,
Come on, you were there. You should remember.
I'm trying to remember. But yeah, and it was good. It was fun to like scan your Magic Band and be like, oh, that's great. We can go somewhere else for the day instead of sticking to like Animal Kingdom all day or Epcot all day.
Yeah, definitely, because like Animal Kingdom and Epcot, they're half park days, so like you don't need the whole day in order to complete everything you want to do in those parks. So it was nice to be able to kind of have the option to whether like, oh, should we just go home or should we go to another park for dinner or walk around a little bit more. So it was nice starting off your day at Animal Kingdom and ending it at Epcot. It felt like a normal Disney day.
Yeah, I felt like, oh, we actually have a plan of what we're gonna do, and that was fun. Because like you said, it's half day parks. Like when I went the start of when it opened, like when it opened back in like July-ish or August, I don't remember. But I went with my family. We finished everything at 12:30. Yeah. And it opened at 9. So there wasn't much to do. But now there wasn't much to do. But I'm glad park hopping's back. But for cast members, it still sucks because we can't go to Hollywood. I'm still wanting to go to Hollywood. Please, just let us.
I know. I haven't been in so long, and it's gonna be so weird going back. It's like, wow, this is what this park is about. Like, don't remember half the stuff.
There's a Toy Story land. That's awesome. Star Wars. What?
Oh, there's Rocket Roller Coaster. What?
There's a roller coaster that isn't Barnstormer. There's a loop. I'm gonna puke. But what the fuck I was gonna say? Oh yeah, Disney. If you're listening, just give us tickets. Just message us like, hey, just send us. We'll get some great promotion for you guys.
Like pictures, videos.
Yeah, as if they need it. They get like
right?
2 million of pictures of everyone in the castle, like, or them holding their drink.
Oh yeah.
The Starbucks drink.
Girl picture, everything. Yeah.
Yeah, that's basically our Instagram. We can't trash them. That's basically our page. Speaking of page, follow us, please.
Follow, like, subscribe, comment.
Yeah, share, comment, pen pal. Put it on the sky.
MySpace, Facebook, Twitter.
Everywhere. LinkedIn. You got people on LinkedIn?
I actually don't even have a LinkedIn.
We're gonna make one. We'll make one.
Okay.
But going back to the parks, Festival of the Arts just started. That's gonna be their shortest one, actually, because the last 2 festivals were so long. I feel like they were there forever.
I felt like they kind of dragged on just because Epcot has a bunch of construction going on right now. So I think it was a way for them to bring people into that park and still have an enjoyable time. So they're like, okay, let's just prolong this event. And then once more and more construction finishes up, then with the next events, we can kind of shorten them up.
Yeah. No, I'm excited. I wanna whenever we'll go.
Wow, you're excited about Epcot?
I know. I wanna know what's going on.
I'm shocked.
I've converted. No, I'm just kidding. Epcot still sucks. No, they don't suck yet. They don't suck anymore. They tore down the wall. In the beginning,
so
they put like the 3 like pyramids, the 3 pillars of light.
yeah, it has a very like classy feeling to it, and I think even at night it was gorgeous to like walk by. Like the fountain was super pretty, the lights were super bright, and you're like, oh, okay, that's what I see in the sky at night, like randomly.
Yeah. What is that? What's going on? Scary light. It's like a Marvel movie, like the light in the sky.
It's like the Chicken Little scene, like the sky's falling.
Oh, the sky, yeah. But I'm excited for Festival of the Arts. I like seeing like different artists' interpretations of stuff. I want to stand behind the what is it?
Brain fart?
The brain fart. I know. The butterfly in the wall.
Yeah.
I want to be like,
be a typical Instagram girl for the day.
I don't know what do they do? They're like,
or holding like your drink and like a piece of art in your hand.
Yeah.
Gotta advertise the whole day.
oh my god, I had the best day at Epcot. I saw nothing.
Started day off in margaritas in Mexico.
I went to Mission Space. I did orange. And let's say there's a reason why there's bags at the end.
Gross. So gross.
That's the reason why.
I'm definitely excited for this festival though, just because it brings in a different element than Food and Wine does. Like, yes, Food and Wine still had like some sort of art element to it with the artistic appeal to the food and the different drinks and all that stuff, but I think being able to walk around and like you said earlier, seeing the different interpretations of like what people think of Disney and like their take on the Disney characters, the Disney storylines, movies, and all that stuff. I think it's super fun to see all those different booths around because there's so many different ways you can interpret the pieces and like the different styles. It's just an overall fun event.
It's awesome to see, yeah.
I love my little picture from last year. Love it.
Like, is that like Disney though? Is that supposed to be like
No, it's not Disney, so I just like moved my camera really badly. But it was one of like the artists that had like a booth out at the festival, and it was very contemporary, very modern, but literally it is the epitome of my cat is that photo. So
yeah.
I had to have it. I had to.
No, it's cool. I'm not gonna buy anything because I'm poor and I don't want to buy. I don't want to spend $1,000 on the art.
Actually, this was $17 with cast discount. So
see, that's not bad. No, it's not bad. But some of the art is expensive.
It is, but you're paying for a piece someone poured hours into.
And that's so cool to see. Like,
yeah.
And sometimes the artists are there and they can sign it and all that stuff, which is really cool.
Yeah, I love seeing all the like the original pieces. Like, granted, yes, I'm not gonna buy a $40,000 worth of art, but it is cool to see up close, see all the intricate details of each of the pieces, and just kind of appreciate something different other than food, amusement park rides, and Instagrammable pictures.
Instagrammable butterfly walls that they have there. But sometimes I don't know if they're having it this year though, but they've had some of the voice actors and stuff visit, and they have like meet and greets and stuff. I don't know if they're gonna have that this year because of COVID and all that stuff.
Depending on COVID and all that stuff, they might scale down everything, but hopefully they'll have something.
Well, because this one's the taste, like everything else. Everything else was the taste, and this one's also a taste of the Festival of the Arts and all that stuff. But that's good. Finally, Epcot. You're talking my tail. You're finally. No, but speaking of Epcot, the Ratatouille, the walls have went down in Ratatouille.
I'm so excited for that ride.
They haven't been like, oh, it's time. It's releasing in.
I think that's a smarter thing to do though, because if they were to give themselves a deadline, like for Galaxy's Edge and stuff, I feel like they definitely rushed production in certain areas that if they didn't set themselves a deadline, they could have spent more time and put more detail into areas that kind of lack it. But I think by doing that with Ratatouille, how they're kind of just like prolonging the construction of it, really taking their time and putting in that detail that was shown in the movie, I think it's just going to be a lot smarter of, I guess, a tactic to put up there. I don't know. Like, you don't have people like saying like, oh, 2 more weeks, like, and then making Disney stress out about it and then missing like these huge things. And you're like, oh, okay, they could have done this a lot better, this a lot better.
This sucks. God. Yeah. This ride. No, but I'm excited. I hope they have cast previews so someone can take me. That's like the only way. Any cast members that want to take me, please message me.
Okay, freeloader.
Yeah. I have to. I'm not gonna pay for an annual pass. They fired me. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, still a sore topic.
Yeah, it's sad. And then I don't know, that's coming up and that's exciting. But they also, and more like theme park Disney news. Have you heard that they're stopping to do the Magical Express and the extra magic hours?
I'm not surprised. I mean, weren't those hours typically for hotel guests anyways? Yeah. So, I mean, if you're lacking attendance in your hotels, then you're obviously wasting money and much needed like supplies and stuff for an hour of the day that you don't have that many people in the park that you could put towards the busier times of the park. So like if you're shifting your money that way, then I think that's a smarter business move for Disney, just because your park's nowhere near capacity at 7 a.m. or whatever time they open, just because you opened it to hotel guests.
Yeah.
Granted, yes, it's great for your guests that want to go that early because, oh, no lines, this is great, like, get everything done quicker and faster and less stressful. But I think for, like, the business side of it, Disney was losing money in doing so because then you have to pay your employees that extra hour. Running all, like, the electricity, power, rides, all that stuff really adds up in that one extra hour in all the parks.
Yeah, and then I think for the Magical Express, that was a free service that they provided. So I guess they just broke their contract with Mears. I don't know what's going on with that. I just saw that on the news. So
on the news.
I like extra magic hours though. I love like going in the morning and all that stuff. It's a good or at night. Like in Magic Kingdom, sometimes they would like close it till 1 a.m. and it was crazy.
I loved it in the morning. Like I remember when we would go to Disneyland and California Adventure. Whenever we'd stay in the Grand California, and we'd get that extra magic hour in the morning. And we'd wake up for that 7 a.m., like walking through the gates that early. And you'd be able to do so many rides in that short of time. And it was just so fun. Like the first hour of the day was always the most fun.
And you always like going in. You're like, oh, let's go. Time for the day. You know what I miss? I miss, because I used to do this a lot back with my my old CP friends. Miss you guys. We used to go to Boma. We used to go to Boma for breakfast. And that was the best thing ever.
Boma.
Like we used to like stock up on all the food. Drink like 5 things of the jungle juice, and then we would go. And it's just a great feeling to be like breakfast and then to the parks. It feels like an actual like vacation, and that's
it's a fun way to start the day. Yeah, I wonder when Boma or like if I don't even know like what they're gonna do with that since it was a buffet.
Yeah, I know. Chef Mickey's is open.
I'm not sure like how if like someone serves it to you or. I'm not sure. I do miss Boma though a lot.
Yeah,
like
that's the best buffet. Like I don't want to go to Chef Mickey's, man. I want to go to Boma. I want to have those tater tots. Those tater tots are the best.
Every food I ate at that place, like granted, yes, you were in an absolute food coma after. I don't know how you went to the parks afterwards.
We trudged on, and then we went to work.
That's crazy to me, but it's definitely like I love how you can buy that same juice in like the supermarket.
Yeah, but it's not in Africa. This isn't Africa, man. This isn't the savannah. They have like the giraffes like walking past you when you're like stuffing your face.
Oh, I miss it. Good times.
Good times. I know. Come on, man. I'm sad now.
All right, but on to the main topic.
Yes, our main meat and potatoes of the day. We're going to be talking about Disney Springs. Disney Springs, also known as Downtown Disney. I still call it Downtown Disney sometimes because like my family were like, oh, let's go to Downtown Disney.
I feel like because when I visited here when I was younger, it was Downtown Disney still, and I think I'm so used to calling it Disney Springs now because I associate Downtown Disney with Disneyland and California Adventure. Like it kind of just flows better with that area. I think because out here, Disney Springs is surrounded by water.
Yeah. They really changed it, like when it used to be Downtown Disney.
Yeah, I think they did a phenomenal job with it just because they definitely wanted to step up their game with it. With how many restaurants you have to offer, all the shopping, just walking around there at night, like it's just a fun activity to do, whether you're buying stuff, whether you're eating. It's just a fun place to go.
Yeah, it's great. I wish I was old enough to go to what is it, Pleasure Island? That's like their club sections and stuff at the west side. You know what that is?
No.
They had an area near where like Splitsville is, like Splitsville, AMC, back when it was called the West Side, and they had a club area called Pleasure Island that they had adult clubs and stuff.
That's an interesting name, but okay.
I feel like I gotta look it up and see if it's called Pleasure Island. Let me see.
I will definitely laugh if it's not called that.
No, it is. Let me look it up. Yeah, it's called Pleasure Island.
Okay.
And that was like where.
Interesting name for sure.
That's probably why they changed it. They're like, ugh.
Yeah.
All the swingers are coming here, dude. Get this out of here.
Negative connotation? No.
Yeah. And then they changed the spring because it used to be like hip and cool. Let's go to downtown Disney. Let's go to the West Side. Because they had like Disney Quest and all that stuff. They had like a lot of. It was a cool kids area. I don't know. When I was little, I went to the Lego store.
I definitely think by them changing it to Springs, they kind of wanted to make it more bougie and appeal to, I guess, like a different crowd. Just because, like, when you walk there, but the stores are like the higher fashion, definitely more expensive stores. But then you have a Blaze Pizza, and you're like, all right, this is my.
It's lunchtime. Let's go.
Lunchtime, $10 pizza. Oh, that place always has my heart, though.
Oh, Blaze is great. I love Blaze.
Who needs paddlefish when you got Blaze
Yeah,
Pizza?
yeah. Who needs the Boathouse? You got Blaze Pizza right there. Sorry about that.
Even though Life Hack Boathouse has really good filet mignon sliders that are only $12, and you get two with fries, chef's kiss.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Life Hack of the Day.
Life Hack good.
But I love Disney Springs. It's a great time. Especially if you want to go with your family and you like say for like when I was a cast member and I didn't want to go to the parks and I didn't want to use one of my guest passes. But let's go to Springs. Let's get dinner. Let's walk around. They have the performances and stuff. They have the Disney Springs guy. You know the Disney Springs guy? That old man in the bedazzled.
No.
You don't know what I'm talking about? I guess it's a native thing. It's a Florida native thing.
Credibility. Episode by episode, I'm losing my credibility.
The next episode, so was at Universal.
Faith is canceled.
But they have this old man. I haven't seen him, so I guess he's just been at home because of COVID. But before there was this old man who would walk around in like short shorts and like bedazzled everywhere, and he would dance around.
That's kind of scarring. Maybe. I don't know.
It was like this old Hispanic guy. I have to show you. He was everywhere.
What's him like not supposed to be there now? He's like banned from Disney.
Probably. Disney probably paid him. He was there every day. Disney probably paid him under the table or something. But there's so much to do there. There's like the performances and stuff.
They're slowly adding more for sure. Like when we went the other day, I had my heart set on trying Everglazed, which is the new donuts and cold brew place. And you walk up to it, and it was just so visually appealing. All the bright colors, you can see them making the donuts like through the windows and stuff. And just what they had to offer. Granted, yes, I spent $5 on a single donut.
Joe, I saw that. I was like,
was it worth it?
Oh, $5. I spent it too. As you saw on our Instagram, if you're following us, follow us, please.
I rated it a 10 out of 10.
No, it was good. It was really good. It was a big donut. It was thick.
It was, your little sister went ham on it.
Yeah.
She had the time of her life. But definitely, like, the coffee was super good, too. For reference, I got the sweet cream cold brew. And so just kind of like a regular cold brew coffee with a little bit of, like, sweet cream poured on top. So it was, like, the perfect amount of sweetness that you would want to pair with a donut. And we got the vanilla sprinkled donut, which is just to die for. It was
good. I like, for reference, I haven't tried Voodoo Donuts over at City Walk.
It was I liked it significantly more than Voodoo.
Really?
I don't like. There's something about Voodoo where I think they just try too hard sometimes with some of their donuts.
They have like this giant like cookie donut with like a cookie in the middle, with like a pretzel stick in the middle.
Yeah, it's like too much at times. Yeah. So I think Everglazed definitely did a good job with taking those classic flavors and kind of amping it up a little bit, but not too much.
I'm sorry, Krispy Kreme still has my heart.
Oh yeah,
I love Krispy Kreme.
You can't go wrong with Krispy Kreme. There's no comparing.
I'm just a regular glazed donut guy. I don't need like the
hot and ready ones.
Yeah, those are the best. God. I'm just a regular donut guy though. I don't want like a special, ultimate, epic, sprinkled donut with extra fudge and cereal and a thing sticking through. I'm like, just give me a regular one. But it was good. Everglazed was good, and I like the area it was in. It was
It was
right.
super cute. Yeah, it kind of added like, yeah, it's right across the way from Splitsville, so it kind of gave you like a kind of relaxing vibe. I would say we sat inside, but they had a cute little like outdoor area that just like the decor was cute. Like it was simple yet effective. It was colorful. It had the little grass patches. It definitely just fit the vibe. I think it added something a little more fun and airy to Disney Springs, not as serious as a paddlefish or like the Italian restaurant and stuff. So I definitely recommend bringing, like, if you have younger kids, if you're with younger people, like it's a good alternative to then go into like a more higher class place. That sounds so bad.
Oh, I only have 5 Michelin stars. Sorry about that. Gordon Ramsay has to test it. Sorry, Everglazed.
No, but I loved it. I'm so happy we tried it. I was really sad though because I was looking forward to trying it to try Gideon's, which is
That just opened too. Yeah.
Their chocolate chip cookies, and like the smell just walking past that place was so good. But I was so sad when they were closed because
we went and it said closed. I said, what? I want to try the cookie. Like they have the cookie with the like millions of the millions of the chocolate chips. Millions of those chocolate chips on there, and I want to try it with a little ice cream on it. I might die from how sugary it is, but I want to try it.
This is why America's obese. But you know.
Yeah. Well, speaking of, they're open. I don't even know if you heard. There's this place called Pastelos. It's opening in Lake Buena Vista, and it's like a Chicago thing.
Okay.
And then they have a regular milkshake, but inside the milkshake they have a slice of chocolate cake inside it. So they put like the chocolate cake, they stir it, and then they put more stuff in it, and it's 1,400 calories, just for that guy. I said, I'll be there.
I mean, I would share it with like 4 other people, but having that, oh my gosh.
It's a lot. I said, what in tarnate? Like, I drink it, like, I'll just break out immediately.
Oh, yeah, for sure. But back to Disney Springs.
Oh, yeah, wait, we're still talking about Disney Springs? No, we were just talking about the food stuff, yeah. There's so many stores. They have UGG. Yeah. If you want to buy some boots.
No one wants to
buy
UGG
these,
boots.
like these, my amazing UGG boots that I have here. This is 2015, where like every girl. I used to live in a state where everyone wore Uggs.
It was like 2008.
People still wear Uggs. I wear Uggs.
Unfortunately, yes, but they should have been left in the early 2000s when they could. I don't know why they're still around. They're the ugliest shoe I think that has ever.
You just have no style. That's why.
Oh, okay, thanks.
It's a hot summer day. I wore shorts.
That's the one who always wears a black T-shirt.
This is great. This is great, man.
Whatever.
Sheesh. Getting bullied here. But they have a lot of stores here. They have Walt Disney, which is Walt Disney is always fun. I always feel like it's like the giant Disney gift shop. Because like at the mall, at the Florida Mall, they have the regular Disney gift shop. And that's like there. It's cool. And then when you get to like Walt Disney, it's giant. You see all the stuff over there. It's like a kid's dream.
You can walk that store for like an hour and still find new things every time you walk past a new section. Like we were in there probably for about, only like 10 minutes just because we wanted to find pictures to take with the Soul characters.
Yeah.
22 and Joe. But you're like, let me model for a second. But it's definitely just a fun store because they always have something new. And so I feel like every week you go, you see something new or see something that you haven't seen before. And I think it's a good store to check if you're trying to find like a certain specific Disney item. Because I remember like our friend was looking for a certain pair of ears, and then everyone's telling us, go to Springs, because we're in the parks, but the parks don't always carry everything. So I think World of Disney is definitely your safest bet if you're trying to find a specific item.
Yeah, no, it's so cool to be there, yeah. And they have the giant Stitch. I'm so glad that I was so worried because when they updated it, like I don't know how long ago they updated it, and everyone's so worried that they're gonna take out the spitting Stitch because they have the big Stitch that spits.
Yeah, it sucks when it's cold out or if it's like raining already and you're like, oh, okay, let me get more wet.
You don't even notice.
What a classic thing. Like, it's something people will always remember as being a part of World of Disney.
Yeah.
Like, let's say the Lego store got rid of the big Lego dragon thing in the lake.
Oh, the Loch Ness monster. Yeah, that's a staple.
Yeah, people would freak out. Yeah, it's a staple. So just like Stitch is the staple for World of Disney. Yeah. But I love Springs. I think like you can do basically anything there. Like you can go with family, you can go on a cute date. Like there's so many different things that you're able to do at Springs and have fun with it regardless of what you do.
It's always a great time. Just going, like, even if you be like, oh, but Ghirardelli. I love Ghirardelli. Ghirardelli.
You were saying it so weirdly.
What is it? What is it?
It's Ghirardelli.
I said that. Ghirardelli. It's
You're saying it like your throat. You're like Ghir.
Ghirardelli. Let's go Ghirardelli.
No, but their hot chocolate's amazing. Their sundaes are amazing.
Their free samples are amazing. Their free samples.
Oh, they don't also have samples anymore because of COVID. Gets up and walks away.
That sucks, man. I love getting those free samples, little caramel things.
Oh yeah, it's delicious.
My mom would be like, go get some more, But I'm like, I think it's just one. She's like, okay, just get some for me then. I'm like, all right, fine. It's a great time over there. I love it. And then they have the concerts there too.
Oh, they have a DJ. Her name is Atomic Blonde.
Wait, really?
She literally would play 4 songs, and then that's it.
Wait, are you talking about like where the hula hoops are? Because they have like this like Disney DJ that plays like the cha-cha slide like every hour with like the hula hoops and that person.
Her songs like were like early 2000 songs kind of mashed up with. I'm trying to remember. It was definitely an interesting mashup, but it was funny to me because she played 4 songs and she's like, all right, I'm wrapping up for tonight.
Make sure to tip, guys. I work on tips. I don't work for free. Who do you think I am?
No, but then the other night, I went to Springs and I like the people that also played like the instruments and stuff like that, not just the DJs. And they had a guy out front of Boathouse and he actually had a really good voice. It was nice kind of seeing like having people kind of around this area. Obviously you're socially distanced, but it was nice kind of having that like concert vibe to it in a sense, because you're sitting outside, you're enjoying the live music, you saw people dancing, like it was just overall like a fun experience, just kind of having like a night out and like it's nice outside, you're listening to music. I don't know, it just brought good vibes definitely to the group and stuff like that. So definitely like check out, if you do go to Springs at night, just like walk around. There's so many different like areas that people do play music and it is a cool little thing to do at night.
No, it's fun. It's a great time. I love it. It's great.
It's great. It's great.
It's great. Can we say that? Or would we be copyrighted? Yeah. Tony the Tiger just walks in.
Say what you said. Oh my gosh. This is why we can't film late at night, because I laugh way too much at the stupidest things because I'm tired.
It's only 10.
Woman, I've been up since 7.
Woman? I'm a man. But yeah, like you said, there's new things as well. Have you went to the NBA experience? It's closed now.
I have. Okay, so I've only been once, and granted, it was for free, so I was like totally on board with it. But it was overall a super fun experience. Like, I wasn't ever into playing basketball, but I think with like the different activities they have inside, because so like one of the first ones is you're doing like free throws or whatever, and it measures like your wingspan and all that stuff. So, like it adjusts to like what your sizing is and stuff, and like it has male balls and then the female balls, because obviously females tinier hands. But it was fun just because like the employees really got into it with you too. Like everyone was super nice, very talkative. If you had any questions, they would joke around with you, they'd play around with you. But overall it was just a really fun time, and I actually I was sweating at the end of it. I'm like, I'm getting way too into this.
I just did all my rings on my Apple Watch.
I know, I was like, my heart rate, I was like, okay, I'm getting my workout in.
I went on it once too, and it was cool. I went because they had the cast members can get in for free back when it first opened and all that stuff, and it was fun. I like dunking, just like dunking, like put the button and make it go high.
I was so bad at that. I literally put it as low as it could go, and I'd still miss, because I'd overshoot it or something, and I just like completely just bounce off the rim. I'm like, all right, wasn't meant to be a basketball player, but that's okay.
Yeah. They have like the thing where you can like pull back.
The slingshot
The
game.
slingshot thing, and that was fun. Yeah.
That was hard. It was.
I didn't make one. It was I couldn't do it.
I don't remember if I made one, but then they also have like the one where it like times you for like your free like you do like a 3-point shot, 2-point like free throw line. Like that one was hard.
Like it can like measure your like thing.
No, but it had like the big timer on the wall. You had someone on the other side of the court doing the same thing. So like there was just so much going on, and like if you missed like the ball and like you had to chase after the ball, it was just so much, but it was really fun.
Yeah, I had fun. I want to go again whenever it opens. I don't know when it's gonna open, honestly.
I definitely think it's a harder thing to open just because it is such like a touchy experience, like very germy.
No, that's super germy. Like, do you imagine how many balls you have to disinfect?
But Dave & Buster's, Andretti, Topgolf, all those places are open, and when you think about it, a bowling alley is open. Think about a bowling alley. Just, yeah.
Oh, because Splitsville's open. Is it open?
Huh?
Splitsville's open, right?
Yeah. But, like, think about it. Are they spraying antibacterial into the holes of a bowling ball? Probably not.
How do you know? They have, like, each time an employee just, like, sprays in. All right, you're good.
You never know. But I doubt it.
Yeah, no, I doubt it too. But also, things of doing over there. They have the movies. They have AMC.
They have some oldies and then some new ones.
Yeah. That theater's been... I feel like that theater's been there forever.
Yeah. I think they've upgraded it for sure. The last movie I saw there was Endgame.
Yeah,
so
mine too.
Missed that.
I went like a month. I think like a month after, and it was still packed.
Oh yeah. I went. It was like a few weeks after the movie came out, and like it was still a full theater. Everyone yelling.
That's crazy.
Screaming,
Everyone. I know. I'm like, what the heck?
I'm like, what's happening?
Like it was opening night.
I miss the movies. We went over this last episode.
Well, they have this thing. No, we talked about it. Yeah, we cried at it. But they have this thing. I think it's Cinemark or AMC that you can rent a theater, and you have 20 people for like 100.
Yeah, City Walk does that.
Yeah.
Where I don't know what movie theater that is.
It's a Cinemark.
Okay. Yeah, I saw the sign for that where it's like, it's not even that expensive to do that. I'm trying to think what it was.
I heard it was like $100 for 20 people.
Yeah.
But you can only bring 20 people.
Not bad. Yeah. Like when you think about that, that's $5 a person.
Yeah. Math. Quick math.
I passed 4th grade math. Yay! I'm a college student. Yay!
But I think that's it. Talking about Disney Springs, there are things. I just recommend going. It's a free time go. It gets busy sometimes, so just be warned of that since there's no like reservation type thing to go. But I still recommend to go. Go with a group of friends, have fun. Go to Blaze.
Go to date nights out there. It's a good time for sure. Especially like be mindful, like Angel said, during the weekends it does get busier. So if you're not into crowds or you're still like kind of COVID freaked out, which is understandable, I would definitely go on like Monday, Tuesdays, Wednesdays. Like that's like your prime time to go in like the middle of the day, later afternoon. You should be golden. It was not busy when we went at all. I don't think like
No, it wasn't bad. No, because we went like noonish.
Yeah.
But
good time.
No, thank you for listening. This was kind of on the short side, but that's okay. Sometimes it's just those bite-sized ones. Next week it might be a little bit longer. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But thank you for listening. This one was all over the place, but that's okay. This was like, whoa, we were like back and forth. Yeah. But it was a great time. Thank you for listening. Like I said, the basis of this podcast is we want to hear from you guys. We want to hear from the cast members, from the ex-cast members, the old CPs. We want to hear about your crazy stories. We want to hear about that one time you were at Senior Frogs and all that stuff. Your life in Chatham.
If we don't have a third person next episode, or I'm quitting. I'm done. Angel,
no, she's not. She is on a contract, so she can't. But
you're legally not allowed.
She's legally not allowed to. She can. Or there's gonna be an episode of us in court.
Cancel video.
Yeah. But like I said, message any of us. We have our Instagram, which you see at the end of the video. Just message us. We always want to be here. We appreciate you listening. Like, share, and all that stuff we want to keep spreading.
No dislike.
Please. We gotta find those hate watchers, man. No, we can't talk about them. They'll be like, this is what we got. We got what we wanted.
What we came here for.
Yeah. But thank you for listening. I hope everyone has a great weekend whenever you're listening to this. We appreciate everyone listening. All the support that we've been getting for our Instagram is good.
It's great. It's definitely, it's slow. It's taking a little longer than we thought, but it's growing. And
it's weird. Why don't we have 10,000 followers? Where's the million subscribers?
42 followers. We're like, yeah.
Yeah. No, we appreciate all 42 of them.
Yes, for sure.
I just checked and it's 30. I know.
It's like, oh crap.
Oh, no. But thank you for watching. I hope everyone has a great time, and we'll see you next time. This has been Angel.
Yep. And Faith.
Yes. Alrighty. Have a great time. I don't know how do you end this? Now.